Yes, well, welcome back to the Emmett Taita Waikato Sports Hour. This man and his family have been involved at the forefront of business in the Waikato and in the promotion and existence of most of sport in the Waikato. I'd like to welcome in this morning Simon Perry. Good morning and welcome into our little Saturday morning sports show.
Good morning, Minty. It's great to be here for a change.
Look, it's a great thing to have. Simon, I've been watching with interest that out as I drive up to Auckland on the right-hand side, that used to be a bit of a sand mine in there that we dug sand out and tripled all over the place, that you have plans to turn this into a world-class tourist water park.
Yes, that's right, Minty. We've owned that property probably since the mid-90s, and used to be owned by AFCO, and you're right, we dug holes in it for a long time, and less than ponds and things. And I guess our family's had a bit of a background with water skiing, and my dad used to do a lot of it, ski jumping and barefooting and so on. And we still have boats and things, and the idea of a wake park with perhaps an aqua park attached to it is something that we started thinking about a few years ago. And so hopefully we can put that in there in the corner of what will be a sort of a work play destination for Hamilton, along with housing, some tourism, commercial, and so forth. So it's pretty exciting.
Why?
Why indeed? Well, as you say, we've connected with sport, and Hamilton's a great place. But our young people, I suppose, often have to head, somewhere else to get some of their thrills and spills, whether it might be Raglan or beaches or, the mountains. And so to have an amenity where, young people can come and work out and have some fun boarding in the water, it would be like hoping to heat that up a little bit so we can get a bit more, a longer season out of it. We think it'll be great for our young people and, really just bring Hamilton another step forward.
Look, it's just exciting, for one thing, because it's somebody saying, hey, we can do this. And I think there's nothing in this world you can't do if you decide that you want to do it. And you've always been one at the forefront of doing things. The advantage drone, the backing of swimming. And look, for me, that's just a dead set must, that people got to learn how to swim and they've got to learn how to stay above water, because if they don't, with being water contained as New Zealand, you end up in a situation where you drown.
You're right. Our drowning stats aren't great, and I know you mentioned Matt earlier. I'm on a group with Matt, and we're just looking at water safety. Actually, we've got a meeting this week, but certainly we would like to think the facility could also serve as a water safety facility and a swimming facility. A number of our pools have closed, or it's hard to get access to swimming these days, and so to have a sort of an open water facility where you can learn your basic water skills would be an extra bonus there. But in terms of the wake park, there's hundreds of these around the world. There's quite a few in Australia. And with my pet sports and bits and pieces, I've been lucky enough to travel around the world, and we've been to a number of these wake parks, and they're really, they're fantastic facilities. The kids can learn how you put obstacles in there. They learn how to get around the wakeboarding side. But they can also, you put in an inflatable park, and there's activities for the younger ones. And we're also looking at some climbing towers and zip lines, perhaps some mini golf and some other perhaps racing tracks and things. So there'll be perhaps half a dozen different options for families and work groups to come along. And hopefully some bar and restaurants, well, not hopefully, certainly some bar and restaurants and bits and pieces around it, so mum and dad can sit back and chill over a coffee or a beer while the kids go nuts.
Well, I've just had a brilliant idea that you can do an off-road triathlon. There's the wake park they can swim in, on a mountain bike rounded up and through all the mud, and then across country to finish off. Now, never mind this softer stuff where you go around the roads that are all nice. Put them in the mud to do a triathlon. Here we go. You heard it here first.
Okay. Well,
first world title.
Well, we've certainly got the cycleway right along the river, as you know. We're working on that, and that's getting fantastic use. They're out at Horatu and Ngarawahia. The bridge is in there, and we're just going to work on the southern part now through to Cambridge. That's all go, and in a couple of years we'll be able to bike from sort of Parapero to Hakramatas.
Isn't cool? And we could do a muddy triathlon. I'm into that. Let's get the muddy, okay. You like that idea?
Well, I'm not sure there'll be a lot of mud there ultimately, because obviously we're aiming to clean all that up, but I'll consider it.